I really do look like I need to get a haircut. Nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ruffled Rowlet, and today we're going to be taking a look at some new posts and riddles for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet from our boy Riddler Koo. Now, if you do not know who Riddler Koo is, he's an individual that legitimately riddled and gave us real leaks last year for Pokemon Legends Arceus and Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, and he has now returned with new riddles and information apparently coming from him. So I thought we'd take a look at that. We also have some other stuff from other riddlers, if you want to call them that, individuals. And yeah, there's just kind of a lot of stuff to go through, I'm not gonna lie. So you guys can just sit back, relax, grab yourself a beverage as per usual, and we're gonna jump right into this, starting off first of all with this post right here, coming to, as I said, you guys, from Riddler Koo. So Riddler Koo already has been posting a bunch of stuff, and thank you to Hiroka, by the way, for sending these my way. But here's the first thing he said, which is, the teaser of new riddles in May, numbers, get prepared, guys. So something to do with numbers. Is that the number of Pokemon that's going to be in the game, the number of whatever? I don't really know. I wonder what you guys think about it. He posted another one, though, another post, saying, reminder, the riddles of each month will only share just one mutual topic. Have you figured out the theme in March and April? Now, this is what he's referring to here, is these previous posts that he has made, which were like this big posting he did, and I'll take a look at that in a second again. But it's kind of what we've all been speculating about. What is he talking about with those posts? And now he's saying that they all share one mutual topic, which means that it isn't like, oh, this shows you the legendaries and how many Pokemon are in it and blah 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 blah. It's only one specific thing. And he says this will help you shape your answers and get closer to the destination. That's what he starts off with. He continues on with this. 7 minutes ago, we'll put all the jigsaw pieces together and reveal the answer when the announcement is around the corner. And he's already got all these things circled in here. I don't know if somebody else posted this, this circled in version of all the numbers and stuff, but he basically has these numbers. 0 here for puppy, real information confirmed. Where's number 1? Is at the bottom, says 26th or 26 what? And then 26 could be the 26th of this month, which will be next week on Tuesday. So that could be the case, right? Next week, Tuesday, a brand new reveal could happen. You never know. But maybe nothing happens in April, and we'll have to wait just until May. Because usually May is when new information does drop. At least it did for Let's Go Pikachu. And I think a few other games in the past. I just cannot remember off the top of my head. But I do know that May does sometimes bring stuff. Often June does, though, because it's closer and a bit earlier before E3 normally happens. But there ain't no E3, so either way. And then it says here, like, like number 3, pointing to the red hair and whatnot. So I don't know. Like, I wonder if this has anything to do, like, if any of those things people pointed out have anything to do with it. And he even says here, in order to decipher it, you need to learn how many editable terms there exist at first. With that material in hand, caution, I won't be this kind next time, which is interesting. So, of course, we have our friend Soul Silver, who will be probably jumping in and kind of getting a breakdown of all those stuff, but he actually has been posting some other stuff. And if you don't know who Soul Silver is, I kind of nicknamed him, and people like him, into leak analysts. Essentially people who take a look at leaks, theorize about them, take a look at rumors, theorize about them, and riddles and theorize about them. And Soul Silver is definitely the top of the top when it comes to trying to break down these riddles that exist. And he's got some interesting stuff here, which says he's been collecting these little Pokemon Scarlet and Violet Easter eggs, what have been sent to me by some of the best peeps in the community. None of these are obvious enough to confirm that they are real hints, but this is just for fun, so enjoy. And it actually is some interesting stuff. For example, in the gym here, from the Dark-type gym in Pokemon, Sword and Shield, there is this circle with a similar-looking sun design to that of which one we see actually in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet in the trailer. So kind of a similar design, I'm not gonna lie, kind of a similar one. But I'd love to know what you guys think about it, if you think it is similar enough or not. But that's one of the first things. Next is this odd rainbow that can be found in Legends Arceus, which is colored. I think this one might actually be a legitimate hint, because those colors are way too specific to not be like an actual hint. And it also is in the most recent game before the new one coming out, so usually that counts. Here, I don't really know if I can agree with this one on the floor. However, here you have their like armbands. Don't again know if those connect in any way, if it's the color or if it's perhaps the actual thingy on them. I don't really agree with that. I don't think those are much of hints. And he does say big thanks to you, Novin, Beedrill, Poopsie, and all these people here for sending these. And he says, I knew I'd get a few more replies, and I'm not convinced that I'm now convinced that the one in Spikemuth actually is a real Easter egg. Also missed this whole thread by Neo that you should check out if you're interested. And basically it's that, if you look at that top part right there with all the types and colors and whatever, matches the logo in the middle right here, which, yes, they do leave hints. They do. They really do. They even have the star there, as well as the rainbow design. So yes, very much possible. Of course, you guys have already seen this one before. It's with the, the wallpaper that's actually got like the oranges and the grapes, which are definitely going to be relevant within these games. And then, of course, there is Eternity Scarlet and Violet. Wow, how do we miss this? And I think they're referring to here specifically that his shiny version is more like colored like that. But I don't really know. I don't really know if I can probably agree with this one wholeheartedly. Like, I don't really know. But again, Soul Silver, I don't think he is yet to really give us any new breakdowns on the latest stuff from Riddler Coup, because Riddler Coup still is like hasn't given us exactly a massive thing to work with. But there is also this post by this individual called Frosted Guy. Now, I don't know if you should really trust this person. Again, it's all rumors, so it's hearsay. But he basically said, hey everyone, no riddle for today, but I will say that there are some interesting plans for the Puccina line in Scarlet and Violet. Now again, it's just a random person. He doesn't have any confirmed information on his hands yet. Like, listen, if you want to, like, as one of these riddle people, if you actually want to genuinely be taken serious, you have to kind of already give us a little bit of something real to work with. You know what I mean? Like, we need to have at least something to go off of. Otherwise, like, how can we even trust anything you say? But apparently, according to this guy, Puccina line. So if nothing Puccina related happens, then we just know for the future to not trust Frosted Guy. But that's one of the ones. Then there also was this other guy called the SV guy, which I don't know if these are the same people, but this guy has been incorrect throughout. He's been posting a bunch of stuff that I wouldn't trust. And he was saying, though, however, that the next trailer will happen on the 29th, which I don't really know about that one, Chief. I mean, we haven't gotten a trailer this week, which is disappointing. I did think with the Pokédoko mentioning there being, like, new game information coming to us from Poké and even Centro, I expected that, okay, well, then there should be a trailer this week before Pokédoko, but that didn't happen. I will still be streaming Pokédoko on Sunday night. It's going to probably be somewhere around midnight or some shit. So I'll be streaming it, but there are no guarantees anything major will happen, so just beware of that. Just, don't go assuming stuff just yet, okay? Because there's no guarantee. But as for the 29th, that's next week on Friday. Would be an odd time for a trailer, but honestly, they've been weird about everything they do recently. I mean, you can't really expect them to do things the standard way they used to. They have changed up their formula somewhat in terms of when they drop trailers and when they do things and just everything. Like, the way they do promotion for these games, the way they drop these games, the way they release them, like, everything is different than it used to be, all right? I'm going a little bit crazy, I'm not gonna lie, but it is what it is. And of course, we have this one right here, which was a 4chan rumor. Yes, we're back to 4chan rumors, boys. But this one said, starter leaks. Hey, VP. I know what the final Star Evolution looks like. This from a description by an ESL friend, which I don't know what ESL, like, when I think of ESL, I'm thinking esports, like, pro league, like ESL Pro League, which is like ESL is like a organization that organizes like esports events, but I don't know if that's what he's talking about, something else, I don't know. Plus my memory, so I don't know the types of every detail, but I wanted to talk about it, so this is what I know. Sounds like they're all job Pokemon, which sucks. So Cat is a cheerleader, is a bipedal and very feminine, has a ponytail and looks like it's wearing underwear, that's weird. Attacks using paws and magic of some kind. The Croc, I guess, evolves to a music theme. Apparently has what looks like a speaker for a stomach, a mohawk, and is mostly like black colored with a lot of white too. It lays down on its stomach and makes the ground explode with its speakers. Actually, I'm not gonna lie, that does sound pretty freaking cool. I'm not gonna lie, that does sound pretty cool. And then the Duckling evolves into a police officer or something similar. Really pointy, has a distinct yellow badge with a P on it. That would be a bit weird. Its feather resembles a paper fan that it smacks with to attack. I know I'm forgetting something, is pretty much it anyway. Sorry if this has already been leaked more clearly, and if not, we might get even more soon. It sounds more like a lot of people are seeing this, so it's only a matter of time before someone takes a picture. So what do you think of the types will be? I really don't know based on the descriptions, but the Crocodile Evolution sounds like it could be ground. That's just me guessing on my part, though. Cheers. Now, I'm not gonna lie, this guy does try to sound a little bit more nonchalant about him, like, giving this information, acting like, oh, but everybody knows this already, this info's been shared. But that's just a way to kind of make yourself sound more real than you really are. I think this is BS, but there's always a chance, right? There's always a chance, which is why I share these with you guys, just for fun and speculation at the end of the day. That's what all these videos are for. Unless it's actual, like, proper news, then, I point that out at the start of the video. But otherwise, it's mostly just speculating about what possibly could be going on here. And I'm going to be honest with you, this one does sound a bit more in the realm of far-fetched, right? Realm of impossibility, if that's how you want to call it. So, I don't really know if we can trust this one, but hey, it is what it is. I want to know your thoughts and opinions on it in general, though. And I think that's pretty much it. There is also this one thing I want to include here at the end before we go to the total end of the video, which is this one from So Picky Gamer. Says, wait, am I the only one seeing this? And it's about these statues found in Legends Arceus, which look a little similar, I'm not gonna lie, a little similar to Fuecoco. And somebody says they're supposed to be Dialga and Palkia. They're not realistic, but because both Team Pearl and Team Diamond lost their memory of how they were made in time, it's canon. Where they say that in game, I always thought it was a Gibble. I don't remember them saying that in the game either, but I don't really know if these are Fuecoco, I'm not gonna lie, or as mentioned, that these are just their perceptions of what, you know, Dialga and Palkia were supposed to look like. But nonetheless, there are still hints, of course, in these games, even hints that we don't know about today, but we'll discover in the future, because these hints don't become super obvious to us until the actual game is out. So once Scarlet and Violet comes out, we can go back and check out Legends Arceus and be like, oh shit, this thing, and this thing were hints to the game. But right now, we won't be able to tell that. But nonetheless, ladies and gents, before we end this, of course, you guys can check out all these links down below. We have a Momo board post. You guys go check out our Momo board community. Join it, guys. There's a link down below to join our Momo board community. There, you can join us and take a look at all these posts and everything. I'll be sharing them all there. And, of course, be a part of our region project, which, yes, we are making our own region. So go there, join that, be a part of it. If you guys haven't already seen it, I will show it to you. Here is our Momo board page, and you guys can just jump in. You can join our board here. We have the Pokemon World board, as well as the Let's Make a Region board. And you can hop in here and just create, you know, a new post and join us and submit your own stuff if you want to. We already have a bunch of people that are a part of it. We got people like, you know, submitting their IDs, like what regional variants you want to see in our region. Somebody said like Copperage. You know, you guys can be a part of this. And of course, you guys, if you are part of it, you have a chance to be featured on the channel. Like, for example, Vasudev, Dylan, Stasiek, Young Mali, and Ash Vivan. So there you go, ladies and gents. That's going to be it for today. Thank you so much for watching. My name has been Ruffle Rallet. I will see you on the next one. Peace out and bye-bye, ladies and gentlemen.